Okay. Yeah, I ground a little bit. We're gonna... I think we need to go underground. Hello, Kami. Where's my microphone? There's my microphone. Can I go underground in the shopping mall? Base floor 1. Yep. Okay. Everything. I'm pressing the sprint button like it's gonna do something. There's no sprint button yet. I'm doing good. How are you? I can't believe it's already gonna be an ad soon. Does it like save? And I'm offline? How do I... Where am I... There we go. I never went down here. Yeah, because you subscribed before I even streamed. Oh no. Oh, wait, never mind. He's level 10. Poke. Yeah, so I'm at a level 40 part of the game. Or level 30-ish part of the game. I just never fought this level 10 trainer down in the underground. Cause I don't go into the underground like ever. Oh. This is overkill because there's nothing down in the underground. There's nothing down here besides this piece of the story. Which I cannot remember if it's here because it has been such a long time since I've come down here. Like in the Gen 4 games, I come down here for levels. But in a run where I have limited Pokemon, for example with this run, I have limited Pokemon, so they're already kind of over leveled. The only reason that I even grind in between streams is to catch up guys that have fallen behind, because I have this thing about seeing all of my Pokemon super far apart level-wise, and like while I'm doing a stream, I can keep going and just not switch them around a whole lot. But after stream, I have to go through and just go burn through level-wise. It should be in here. It's a silver fight time, I assume. Yes. Okay. I was like, I assume it's a silver fight. Yeah, I don't want to make people watch me grind. I forgot his name is Gork. It's been such a long time Okay, so context. I started this save a long time ago. It was shortly after, it was actually while I was still doing, it was actually while I was still doing mono dragon runs, which I have to continue again now. And so I did this while I started this one when I was out of the house, right? I was house sitting. And so I forgot a lot of what I had done. Like, I opened up the save for the first time to check where I was, and I had to do a bunch of stuff to make it so that I could even access the save. Because I had to bring it over, do a bunch of changes, because my setup was different. And, it's, like I was saying, as the games go on, in the newer games, I don't have as much of an issue with going, oh, well, I've only got, like, one of my Pokemons is level 40, and the other one's level 30. I don't have that issue as much, because, in the newer games, you've got the experience share. And that's a more prevalent part of the game. And so, since that's a more prevalent part of the game in the later games, I can just kind of grind through in the later games using the experience share. In the older games, I have to make sure to always be switching Pokemon around, and heaven forbid something is in the PC. I'm gonna have to figure out. Once I beat this one, it'll start snowballing. Gen 2 is the longest game aside from Scarlet and Violet for me to beat. And I say that very literally. It takes me longer to beat this game than it does for me to beat any of the others besides Scarlet and Violet. That's even in the monotype runs, where I grab only certain Pokemon, there's just so much content in Gen 2 and the remakes for Gen 2, because there's 2 regions. If I was to say shortest, I would probably... Honestly, the quickest games for me to beat on the monotype runs are Sword and Shield. I can literally turn off, if I wanted to speed through the game, I can turn off cutscenes, and then I just kind of do a little catching and grinding early on, because most of my Pokemon are often in early areas. And then once I've got all of that, I just burn through the later game. My favorite generation is 3. My second favorite generation, I'd say, is 4. And then a third favorite's probably 5th. 4 has the nostalgia thing for me, because that was the first generation I ever played. 3 is just my all-time favorite. 5, I really enjoyed 5. 5 is actually probably tied with, I think it's 9, the newest generation. But if they made a Gen 5 remake, actually, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I would be really happy if there was an Ilka Gen 5 remake. I've heard that there might be a Gen 6 remake. I wasn't the biggest on Gen 6. X and Y were too easy for me. Gen 9, so Scarlet and Violet, were probably the best games that they've ever released. I know it makes some people mad to think about. But quality-wise, story-wise, gameplay-wise, and graphics-wise, if you combine all of those together, it's the best game they've ever released. Now, I think the story is about as good as the original Gen 1 games, but not everybody does. And that's an opinion-based thing. I would say if it was going quantity specific, the best games they released would be the Gen 9 games, the Gen 4 remakes of 9. Yeah, Gen 9 is the new generation, and so you'll find a lot more people hating on Gen 9 now, and then when Gen 10 comes out, there's like a 99, unless Gen 10 is like a miracle game, right? Once Gen 10 comes out, people will go, "Oh, Gen 10 sucks," and Gen 9 was actually secretly the greatest game ever. Because that's how the fan base is. They can't keep up sometimes. There's a Switch 1 someplace. There it is. Yeah, Pokemon Black and White is the common consensus for most people's favorite games. That's Gen 5. The Gen 5 remakes were okay, I guess. I played them for my monotype run of I played that game for the monotype run of Gen 5 for Dragon, because it had the most accessible dragon types in the game. So it was one of those things where it's like, I'll play this one. I ended up having to trigger a gift event early, because if the gift event didn't get triggered early, I could not beat the game. They had this thing where it's like, you have to do a triple battle. You'll never do it again, but you must do this triple battle in order to advance the game. And it's like, why? The triple battle didn't gain us anything for the game. Triple battles. So I wish triple battles were like an actual thing that like actually mattered. Like, I wish that they were cool and like you needed to do them for story, except for the tutorial in Black and White 2, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to do this tutorial. If you do not do this tutorial, perish, I guess. The game's like, yeah, so it's a guy and he's like, I'm gonna teach you about triple battles. And then you're like, okay, well, I have only 2 Pokemon. And it's like, catch another Pokemon. And it's like, I cannot catch it. Do you want me to go catch another Trapinch? Because that's the only other Pokemon I can use. Give me a second. I swear I did that, but you know, I guess maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I like features. I just don't like them to be forced on me. Like, I would honestly rather the features not even exist if they're gonna be forced on the people using them. I like how there's burglars in here. I also... yeah... I've also just remembered, after I'm gonna wait a little bit. I was like, I should do the Mono Dragon for my, for Scarlet Violet. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait a bit more. Well, for one, I have to breed the starter for that run. Unlike everything older than the Switch, I can just make a run that starts with the Pokemon I want. I always breed a Dratini for runs that I can't just randomize, basically. It'll be nice because the largest amount of dragon types are in Scarlet and Violet. I think there's like 1 or 2 that isn't. It's interesting. These rocket grunts, weaker than the old ones. Like, they are actively weaker than the Gen 1 rocket grunts. Sure, Gen 1 had a few rocket grunts where it's like, oh no. Not as strong, right? But, yeah. I don't know exactly how it works. I guess I could... Let me give you a second. I can... Give me a second. Let's see, let's take a... What did... I don't know how to fix what stun did to Shard. Nope. I don't know how to check the generations. Yeah. So, he's been bred twice. That's the thing. Smoke bomb. Found an Ultra Ball. Thanks. I think I've caught everything. I haven't caught a Fampi because I haven't been able to be on during the morning time period. Good gas. There we go. I had to catch something to use a bunch of the HMs because I've realized that this is like mandatory. Amulet coin? Pog! I never figured out how to get those guys to move. So just like, hey, by the way, you can't see it, but I was making a face because this is the 4th time Gina has called me about Team Rocket taking over the radio tower. To be fair, the first time she called me to tell me that they were taking over the radio tower, I was catching a swinub. Yeah, I caught a swinub. Manny. Excuse me. Yeah, and that was like long time ago. Card key. Pokermans. Hehe. Are you ready for Whoopie Boy sweep time? As long as all of my Pokemon are within the 40s, I should be fine OCT. I have just finished my beverage, so next hydrate, I'm gonna have to go and get more. Just keep ice punching my way through everybody. It's an E-cans. Ugh. Fine. I'll fix my posture. It looks weird now because I wasn't sitting up straight when I set up the model. That's an oddish. Did anyone else notice how weak Did anyone else notice how weak Team Rocket is in this game? Like, legit, their team's approach level 25 in like the first major confrontation with Team Rocket. I call this the first major one because all the other ones are also about this level. Like, legit, every other conflict with Team Rocket you have, they're about this level. I'm walking through it with a Quagsire, for crying out loud. With a whoopee boy. And then in Gen 1, when I did my monoground run, I always had like 3 Pokemon go down in like the major areas, because it's like, oh, you've got to fight a lot of them at a time. And even in the areas I sure love yawning. Even in the areas that that are early on and like their Pokemon are weak, you still struggle. Like that's the thing. It's like you still struggle. You still have things going on, and then it's like, oh yeah, in this game, Team Rocket has a level 20 Pokemon. This chick is an executive. She has a level 32 Arbok. That is the strongest Pokemon I have seen so far. It's a shame, though. This is a Quagsire. I am kind of excited to play through all the games with poison types. The only annoying thing is in Gen 2, for some reason Victory Road is a Flash route. I never bring Flash. I don't know if you can hear the pops from me stretching. Well, here's my issue. I don't like wasting... I don't like wasting a move slot on Flash. Like, I'll put it on meme teams. Like, I had a Gardevoir on one of my Gen 3 runs that knew Flash, because I thought it was funny. It was a male Gardevoir that knew Flash, and I was like, this is funny to me. Like, I had that. I used Flash there. There was no reason for me to need Flash there, but I had it, and I used Flash there. But most of the time you can get around without having to go through Flash routes. Like in Gen 1, sure, there's a route that you need Flash, but also it's like a 2-minute walk, and once you've gone through it enough, you kind of just remember how to get through it. It's still kind of its own thing in my head. It's like, oh, I know how to get through the Dark Tunnel in Gen 1, so why would I need Flash? And then Gen 2, I always just... So, here's the funniest thing. I can navigate Flash routes that need Flash with a map. And that may sound like kind of a weird thing to say, but like I've brought up maps before and just followed. That's how I got through Victory Road in my Mono Dragon run. I didn't use Flash, I just brought up a map. Why did I come here? So I accidentally started going up the stairs. Yeah, so now that we've done that, I think I can go fight the next gym. I picked up a bird for flight, so we're gonna find out. I just popped my ankle as I stretched that out. I'm kind of gamer leaning now. I also cannot wait until Gen 3 to you know what? Steelix is going in the box. For Fly. Fly is level 2. So now I go in here. If I ever can't use Fly, I will generally grab the first bird I see, but I think I'm just going to start grabbing Hoot Hoots. I'm bringing Gligar. So, for everyone's context, this is Gligar. He's a ground flying type. He does not learn Fly. He does not have good moves. I mainly caught him for the point of just catching ground types. I'm planning on catching a Diglett in in Kanto. Look at that Dratini. Watch as that Dratini disappears. I love the old Pokemon music. Oh, another ad break. It feels like it's been like 5 minutes. Yes, hello, son. Um... I'm a fool. I know nothing. Pack. He's not gonna be happy about it, but... Okay, there we go. Oh, does it? So let's Icy Wind. Oh, it knows Surf. Ooh. Ooh. I'm actually at the appropriate level for this fight. That's the end of Kingdra, of no, Kingdra, Banny. I didn't mean to just send Queen out. Okay. Queen out here throwing hands. I forgot Queen had Shadow Ball. I need Manny to get Earthquake, so I'm gonna have to fight for my right there. It's weird. It feels like I should be able to knock another ball down, but there is not. Yeah, she won't let you have the badge until you complete the guy's test here. Can you guys believe it's been almost an hour already? Take an icy wind and go. Yeah, there we go. I guess I can teach Whirlpool to the Pokemon that knows Waterfall. Fun fact. Fucking Whoopie Boy doesn't get Waterfall. Which is like a fine, I guess, right? I need to go get... Yeah, like 9 out of 10. Solution! Do you want to know what I can't wait to get to do? Get to use a Pokemon for like 6 generations and then never again. Also, Mantine can't use Surf or Fly. I don't know why. I guess it's just to make my life difficult. There we go. I was about to say, Dratini's rarely spawn here. Anybody. Both. Yeah, she always fails. She doesn't get it. She's like, you don't get it. I just heard a child screeching. What? Did you notice there are Charizards on the wall? I don't know who I'm gonna teach Dragon Breath to, but I'll find out. Hello. Okay, I need to look at it. There we go. We are doing a monoground run. We are excluding HM slaves, of course, because you cannot beat this game without HM slaves. Unless you're doing, I guess, water types. I think water types can beat this game without slaves. Oh. Elm is calling. I have to keep the HM slave on my party. Otherwise, I have to go all the way to a Pokemon Center from Elm's lab. How are you doing? Oh, it's morning for you. It's not morning for me. It's almost 8 o'clock. But how are you doing? I want to say Byaku? Byakushi? I also like the Pop Corgi. Powdered snow, go. Go, Manny. I know your learn set's trash, but go, I believe in you. Speaking of learn set. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna have to teach Manny a bunch of random moves. To make up for his trash base learn set. Manny, ooh. Max potion. Pop off. Oh, she looked at me. I get to use my new move. Yep, she sent out a Marrow. I'm gonna use my new move. It's a weird thing about this game. Is like, they introduce both Polyswine and Steelix, and Swinub, I guess, but beside the point. They introduced both of those Pokemon as like intentionally ground types. But give me a second. But then didn't give them any ground type moves? The Steelix line learns nothing. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it learns nothing. Nothing to even warrant it being a ground type. Might as well just have been rock. Mamoswine, I think, learns a ground type move. I think it's Mud Slap. Which is okay, I guess. But you know what else learns Mud Slap in the next generation? Mudkip. It's not even a ground type yet. At least Geodude, on the other hand. Yeah, no, we're not dealing with that. Too dark. Learns every ground type move just via level up. Speaking of. Okay, let's even go a step further. Quagsire learns Earthquake from level up. But you know who doesn't learn Earthquake via level up? Onix and Steelix. Like, excuse me for assuming the giant rock snake would learn Earthquake. But I understand that the little fish guy goes blub blub. That can learn Earthquake. And I won't even get to use a legendary until I think Gen 5. I think yeah, I think Landorus was the first legendary ground type. Give me a second. I'm gonna Pokemon. Let's go to Bulbapedia. In Generation Gen 1, it's Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo. Gen 2, it's Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. Gen 3 is Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latios, Latias, Kyogre, Groudon! Groudon is a legendary ground type. I feel shame because it's one of my favorite. It's from my favorite generation, and I could not remember it's a ground type. So in Gen 3, I guess I'll play Ruby so I can use Groudon. Oh, I'll have to check version exclusives as well. And then after Gen 3, it's Landorus. And I'm excluding Silvally and Arceus. They don't count. Then Zygarde after that, which I don't know if I'll ever get to use in a run. And then Tinglu. That's like 3. Yeah, so there's a whole 3. A whole 3 ground type legendaries. Separated massively across the board too. Like, it's not like, oh, 3 generations in a row. Ooh, cool. No. Huge spread. So you wanna know what's gonna be great? I'm going to get to, I'm gonna get to have so much fun. Oh, that's a Moonstone. I don't need that. We get to have so much fun later. When I get around to, like, a common type, right? Like, or not even a common type. Gen 3 and 4. I'm gonna be like a registered menace. Because, this person has grass types. I guess they're not even gonna fight me. Gen 3 and 4, I'll get to use Pokemon that I know well. Sure, it's not gonna be a lot of them. But it's still, it's better than nothing. Right, like, I'll get to use, okay, so, actually, after 3 and 4, it'll be amazing. But, like, I'll get to use, let's go over some of the Pokemon that I'll gain access to. I will gain access to Flygon and, Garchomp for 2 of them. Swampert and Torterra. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because usually I changed my starter to oh, that just gives you a list of all of the siblings and where they'll be on what days. But like, I still don't know how I'm gonna do that when this starters are ground types. I could do what I didn't have that issue in the Mono Dragon run because no starters are dragon types. Except for Mega Charizard X. Yeah, and you try and build Mega Charizard X into a team. Like, I think I'm gonna allow myself I think I'm gonna allow myself one non-dragon and one non-ground type when playing through Scarlet and Violet. I'll just have to run them Terra Dragon. So I'll have to pick a favorite. You guys are probably going, this isn't dark yet? No, not yet. Oh wait, did I haven't saved deaths. I remember this being a dark route though, and it may not have happened yet. If you're wondering why I have a speed up function, I more mean to use it while I'm moving. Because there's no run in this game. Can't carry any more items. I think I've already used all of them that I can on everything else. Which one is that? Okay. Earthquake. What? I could have sworn. Don't ever use those. Wait. Deposit Pokemon. Solution, deposit, withdraw Pokemon. Withdraw King. There we go. Pokemon. Oh no, it's Will. I'm gonna try and beat them tonight, and then I'll probably raid. Thunder Bunch! Just, oh no, it's Will. Because I was leading with a poison type. Of course. Of course. Goodbye, King. That would have killed even if it wasn't a crit. Okay. Pack. There we go. So I beat Will. Koga. There we go. Why wouldn't I just thunder punch that? That's literally my, or fire punch. Yeah, fire punch that. That's not what we want. Pack. Save. Pokemon. What? Who should I lead with? I don't know. Maybe I'll lead with Manny. You know what? I trust King. I'll trust King. Then I'll send out Queen. Shadow Ball. Queen was not messing around. Hit itself, hit itself, hit it. Yes! Okay. I don't have a lot of potions. That's... I think this is Agatha? It's Karen. She's the dark type. I was like, where's Karen? Guess she's not here. Oh, God. 50% accuracy, am I right? Queen does not mess around. Oh no. Now Queen might not hit the next dynamic punch. It was already up in the air. Actually, I'll switch. I'll switch to King here. King's got Fire Punch. Or Ice Punch. Honestly. I assumed... I assumed she was gonna do the same, but I guess not. She... Actually, any of my team would literally stomp a Gengar right now. Like... Poison Ghost? Whoopie boy, go. Oof. She understands the thing that Claire doesn't understand. Okay. Pokemon, I'm going to lead King for his ice punches. I said I was leading for the ice punches. I forgot about Gyarados. Gyarados apparently also forgot it was a Gyarados. Excuse me. King saw Queen throwing down and went, you know what, I should do that too. Almost one shot a Pokemon higher level than me with a move and get the 30%. King, I have faith in you. Ooh, King, no. Manny's... Oof, Whoopie boy, please. Oh. I want everybody to realize how clutch that paralysis was at the very beginning. Actually, no. Whoopie boy will stay in. It's still raining. Yeah, stop critical hits. I dare you. Oh, it got the Omni Boost. That's cute. Whoopie Boy knows Surf. Also, it's wild to me that Whoopie Boy became the starter. And this isn't a Hall of conflation, Hall of Fame completion run. I complete the entirety of Kanto 2. So next week, I'll be starting Kanto. He's back. You're probably wondering, why didn't I evolve Ash? Let me... I already got Earthquake now. Don't need the bug catching contest right now. Hello, swine. Oop. It killed Psyduck too. No. My phone fell. There we go. The door is just slamming on itself. Okay. Generation 3. Okay. So I was like, I'll just double check Generation 3. Is there any version exclusives I need to know about, right? No. Not one. They're all in Ruby that I care about for this specific run. Okay, let me... start that, right? Oop, controller fell. I don't know why they're taking the trash out. It's not trash day yet.